Hi boys and girls, I'm back. I'm here today to help you with a little arts and crafts project that I thought would be fun to do this Holy Week. A little something you can do with a window and some tape and some paint. If you recognize this window, can you tell where I am? There's my car. There's my bulletin board. That's where Mrs. Tolan sits. That's right, I'm in my office at school, and it's very, very quiet here. And I don't like it this quiet. I prefer to have the sounds of boys and girls learning and playing in the school. But I thought this would be a fun activity to do at home. It's a decoration on a window, and it doesn't take a whole lot of materials. So you can see that I have here, I'm going to try to do this. This camera doesn't flip, so it doesn't make my life easy. We have some paint. I have pink and yellow and purple and green. And this is just ordinary arts and crafts tempera paint. And to make it so that your Easter decoration doesn't stay up all year long, we're going to add to our paint some dish soap. This is just plain old-fashioned Palmolive dish soap. You can use any kind. So I'm going to put a good bit in here and in here and in the purple and in the green. Okay, before we start painting all willy-nilly on our window, obviously you know there's a first step. I did this in advance. You take some tape and you make a design. Can you find the shape that I put in the middle of my, sort of in the middle of my window? A shape that's very special at Easter time? That's right, there it is, there's the cross. You could put a sunshine or in some Easter eggs or whatever you like. If you have thick tape or thin tape, any kind of masking tape will work. I use the painter's tape because I feel like it won't stick as much as a Scotch tape or a masking tape would. So if you have any painter's tape around, that is probably the best to use. And then I just did a bunch of shapes. I did triangles and diamonds. It's kind of hard to do curvy shapes with tape because it doesn't bend as nicely. But you can also, boys and girls, if you have a wax candle, a wax candle that you're not using, you can draw on the window with the wax candle and use that as your outline. And then that will also scrape off or clean off when you're ready to change the design on your window. Okay, so I am going to paint this and I'll show you how I'm going to get started. If I can do this with one hand, I'm going to start out with my purple paint. So first I'm going to mix in all that soap, which will make it so that the paint will wash off. And trust me, parents, I have done this for years and years and years and years, and it always washes off. This is a tempera paint, a regular crafty school paint, either Crayola or one of those other brands. And it's 3 parts paint and 1 part soap. So it's a little bit runnier than, say, a house paint. I'm going to mix it up real good. And then I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to paint my cross purple. And you can see it's not real dark on the glass. I don't even know if you can see it at all. It's just a faint purple. And sometimes maybe 2 coats makes it a little bit darker, but we want it to be a stained glass window. We don't want it to be so dark that you can't see the light come shining through. Okay, and I'm going to have a little dribble there, so I want to catch that. Okay, so I started with my purple, and then I think I love this pink. This is a nice bright springtimey pink. If you have any tulips coming up in your yard, they might be this bright pink. And I'm going to pick a few places to do, we don't want it to be real drippy, to do pink. Maybe here, I'll do some pink. And maybe I'll do some more pink on this side, try to make it even a little bit. And maybe some big pink up here. I have a big triangle up here I can do in pink. Okay, you have to catch those drips before they drip into a spot you don't want them. Okay, so that's basically how it works. You paint in all those shapes. When it's dry, which does not take long, When it's dry, you peel off the tape and you can see what it looks like. I'll be back when I'm ready to show you the final project. Have fun painting, my little artist friends. Bye-bye. Okay, boys and girls, so I finished painting all of my triangles and my cross in the middle. And I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then we'll come back and I'll peel the tape off so you can see what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good just like that. But we're going to take that tape off and let the sun shine through it. Okay? Okay, boys and girls, so you can see I took my tape off, and that is what is left behind. I have my purple cross and all my colorful shapes. And sure, there's a few drippy marks, but that's okay. The sun shines through it all and makes it all look lovely, especially with that nice green grass behind it. So I hope you have fun painting on glass, and I hope you enjoy the spring day that we're having today and create a masterpiece in light and paint. Bye-bye. Have a great day.